sunlight. This is a sort of walking simulator as best as I could understand. I saw a little bit of the trailer, and it was free on. Actually, no, it wasn't free. It was on sale for like $3, and I had $6 on my Steam wallet. So I actually went and got this game because I figured it would be best for my ASMR channel. And I'm sorry about the ASMR channel. I gotta get better at making ASMR content. But I hope you guys enjoy, and let us see what this is about. I'll turn it down at some points if it's too loud or such. It looks like all hand painted.
Welcome. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you focused and not thinking about whatever's bothering you these days? I'm not here to test you. Please, relax. Let your thoughts come and go, and listen as they fade away in the distance. For better or for worse, this is where your life has brought you. Looking at a screen, listening to me. Imagine, for a moment, that you've just had a child. It's healthy, but unfortunately also completely blind.
Oh, that sucks.
For their whole life, they will live in the dark and not see a thing.
I'm even getting ASMR right now.
Reality is something that you might never be able to comprehend. How would you describe the world to them? What can't be touched or heard, smelled or tasted? How would you describe sunlight?
Warm.
By what it does? Or how it feels on their skin? I think I'd play them this piece of music. First composed by Tchaikovsky in 1878, these rays of light have traveled through decade after decade, finally reaching your ears this very moment. You have also traveled far to get here today, but you're only passing through and should probably get going.
Okay, I think. Yes, I can walk now.
I'd like to tell you a story.
It all happened to me when I was young.
Oh, the trees are talking.
Those were days filled with boundaries and rules.
Of no running in hallways, don't do this or that or the other. With my world full of fierce discipline, I walked the forest to breathe.
That's so cool.
Deep in the woods.
That is very cool. The forest is whispering.
Old and wrinkly.
It's very weird. Usually if you hear a lot of voice.
Came huge ships.
Calm creeks turned to ferocious oceans.
I can still recall the people I imagined dragged downstream with a sense of guilt.
As I gazed back upon the old tree, I noticed something peculiar. It was crying. Every crumple.
You can listen to the trees.
Clear drops streaming silently down its wrinkly skin.
That's so cool.
As children do.
Taste it. Not because it looked tasty, but to figure out what it was. The first drop made my tongue tingle. The second made it prickle. And the very moment the third landed on my tongue, a profound sensation spread through my chest. Undefinable, like thirst. Both vague and specific. One thing was clear.
This is actually amazing.
Was changing within me.
Is that?
I remember breathing in and out, feeding the fire.
I'm in love with this game. This game. Oh, there seems to be something here. We seem to. Okay, the trees have stopped talking. But that actually gave me tingles. Like I'm not even just tingles. I got like goosebumps from that. Like all over my body. What is this though? A strawberry. Oh, I can.
I woke to a slight prickle in my fingertips.
I can carry this.
I studied them closely, discovering circular ridges in a foreign landscape
Of my skin. The prickling soon slipped my attention. It would be another week until it returned.
How are they doing this?
Wave of gentle needles moving over my skin. A limb falling asleep, perhaps.
This is actually amazing.
I did not stop worrying
until it returned for the third time.
First making its way up my neck, before engulfing my skull completely from behind.
Could even feel the tiny needles
Covering my eyeballs.
But it did not stop there.
I held my breath as the small ball
How did they make this?
before spreading into my lungs and stomach. My awareness
spread with it, and I remember the
strangest sensation of my mushy
I'm sorry, I'm just in awe of this.
In the palm of my hand.
Ooh, let's listen to this tree. Oh, looks like we got more. Another prickly pear. What is that noise? I wonder what that noise is. Ooh, what's this flower? Oh, I see, it's blooming. That's a very pretty flower. I wonder what the next step is going to be.
my body took control and opened my mouth. An explosion of air rushing into my lungs.
The tingling spread with it through an endless web of veins. Soon reaching my beating heart, for a moment I stood in awe of the activity within my body.
I don't know if I should have stayed.
Heart beating faster. And my skin
Sweating.
The things they are saying,
Is your only vessel in this world?
I will say the voices that they're talking about.
The claustrophobia is total.
Seek help? I thought. And at that very moment,
The tingling needle shot from my brain down through my spine.
I felt them scatter throughout the leg. My muscles contracted to lift my knee. My body weight shifted forward, and a shock wave
Spread from the footstool as it landed softly on the ground.
The process repeated itself in greater detail
for every step. I was overwhelmed.
but my body
Kept moving.
Let's listen to another tree.
I do not at all feel like the boss giving directions. It all happened automatically, and I was simply alone for the ride. Like you.
Oh, they're starting to talk to us in third person now. Or in a more direct manner, I suppose. I will say I will have to turn this music down. The music is getting loud. That's better. Is it another flower, I wonder? This one appears to be yellow. A not so blooming flower.
The doctor's office was cold and white. Crossing the floor felt like a polar expedition.
My parents' distant features of the landscape. I wanted to explain,
but was unable.
Oh, we have a small tree. What is this?
Engaged in an intricate choreography, myself and the audience observing the words performed.
My lips muttered, I'm sure it will pass.
What's this tree?
While my thoughts were crying for help.
Oh, we have more. Okay. Ooh, that doesn't actually look like a flower this time. Oh, is this about death? Does the person in this story end up dying? What is that? It's some kind of... Is this another flower? It doesn't look like one. Oh, it is a flower. That's a weird illusion. It was just loading in. It was fully bloomed. That's a pretty flower. My
The
gather.
conversation kept going, but I stopped paying attention. Instead, I was following the hands of the clock.
Mounted on the doctor's wall.
I will say, I don't know, for people that don't like the sound of multiple people talking, if this would give anything, but for me this is weirdly comforting. Now they're talking about a video game.
With the binary, with the electronic circuit and so on. I closed my eyes and
My sensations leave me.
Oh, this is beautiful.
First, I spent some time with my bones. Among their many functions, I got lost in their continuous breathing. An uninterrupted flow of calcium absorbed.
For some weird reason, I'm just so in awe of the
Skeleton was alive and of itself. I could feel my mind clinging to the node, to the clattering.
sorry, I'm just in awe of the just wandering. Ooh,
but for each breath,
Tension
this is a big tree and we
and my shoulders sunk.
Comfortably.
It had certainly felt like I was in there,
this is a big ass tree.
behind my face,
This is a big tree.
but I was nowhere to be found. And the more I looked, the
Let's
more
listen to
hazy
Let's listen to this tree. Ah, another flower. I wonder how many flowers we're going to pick. Ah, listen to the ground. Listen to walking on the ground. To see. This reminds me a lot of Oblivion, a certain quest where you walk into a painting. There's something about painted games that like look painted more so, that are very calming, I guess, and just sort of unnatural but natural. It's a weird mixture. Another flower, a pink one this time.
when my eyelids eventually opened, they felt as slow as a sunrise.
Photons, converted to neurosignals shooting along the optic nerve, each carrying a piece of information.
I wonder why it gets so scientific.
The brain categorized motion, color, edges, distance. I sat for a moment in the dusk, watching the sunrise.
I'm listening to this tree for a little bit.
When the world eventually lit up, I was no longer wondering why matter lights up from the inside. My experience had changed from the fire to the light it emits. But it would get much stranger still.
Oh, another flower. This is so cool. I keep saying that, but it honestly is. It's, you don't see games like these. They're very rare, and other times they don't quite work, but so far this has been working quite well, honestly. It looks like we have another yellow flower. I wonder, the flowers are different. We can choose which ones we want to pick. Let's go with a blue flower. I'm pretty sure I saw one over here. Yes, let's go with this nice blue flower. It's very pretty.
I started daydreaming. Or so I thought. It began as a shimmering.
I just realized the trees have some sort of paper texture on them.
Of my vision.
Unless that's my computer.
The hands of the clock, still moving, but moving in
vague shapes. Slowly but surely, I saw
Is this small tree?
flowing past,
Is this?
and among them, myself, sitting right there in the doctor's office, the vacant expression. While walking around myself, I was surprised to still see the clock straight ahead. Myself from the side, the clock on the wall. The two images were not overlapping, they just co-existed.
Like imagining a familiar place with your eyes closed, and you see both nothing and something at the same time. I turned to look towards myself, but saw only the face of the doctor,
Doctor Who.
lingering somewhere between confusion, concern, and however, when I studied his face closer, I was struck by terror.
The image of myself.
had turned to look straight into my own eyes.
Ooh, what's this over here?
I felt my own
hand reached out.
There's an open field.
The weight of my hand.
Oh, it looks to be an open field.
Eyes distant, looking at the doctor,
Oh, this is.
looking at myself, rules and boundaries disappearing.
You got a nice open field here. I haven't seen those. Too bad there isn't animals. I'd like to see the paint. I would have loved to see some animals in this. There's a singular tree here. I wonder how long this game is. We'll see when we finish it, I guess. What the heck is... Oh, I thought those were rotating for some weird reason. Looks like we get another yellow flower. Yeah, let's go with another yellow one. I want to see who this tree talks.
wave of nostalgia washing over me, intimate recollections of past sorrow,
A child is talking with this one.
aphasia, even medical experience. And at last,
And at last I
I was no longer alone. Not in the sense that the doctor was there in the room, but rather that we were together in the darkness of my mind.
Is this a hill?
A vast number of sensations were still flowing.
Is this? I thought this map was orangey.
To share the burn.
Ooh, we found the tree. We found the main tree. Let's go up this hill. Gonna have some problems climbing up the hill, but that should be fine. Listen to the wind. It's very beautiful. I really hoped we could hear more of the old man tree talking, as the voice was very calming, but I guess not. Ooh, this is different. This is a red stem. Unlike the green ones, why are these red?
Somewhere, out of sight, a hand picked me up. And as I kept breathing, the fire kept spreading.
Soon it swallowed my parents, sitting in their chairs, doubting my story. I felt contradicting opinions and ideas coexist, but not conflict.
Different notes in harmonious chords,
shaping a balance.
Invisible whole.
Ooh, we got a very big tree coming up.
My position, and more sensations through my body. The music was in
Oh, it's not a big tree, it's just two trees.
I looked at my hand. 5 fingers
against the surface felt no different than 5 bodies or minds. Branches
Becoming aware that they were connected to the same trunk all along.
Are these all the memories of everyone, or
All of them present in my mind.
blue flower? I want to see if we can find another red stem. That'd be pretty cool, don't you think? All I see is a lot of blue flowers, though. Doesn't look like any red stems. That's fine. We can find a pairing for the blue flower we currently have. Oh, it appears I've gathered enough flowers, because
Each needle on my skin,
doesn't.
another presence in my mind.
Let's listen. Here we are. Let's listen to this tree.
Sharing the burden. A vast number of sensations flowing. My world, like musical sunlight, just passing through. Every individual going about their business, strangers on the street, unaware that they were all each other, their surroundings, and me. I knew and felt him all as I knew and felt myself. And I could no longer feel contempt, or that anyone was somehow less deserving. There was no longer me and you, no us versus them. It was all just me.
That's interesting. What is that over there? The wind is picking up, it looks like. I wonder if it'll get very strong. Are we supposed to follow the wind, I suppose? I will say the wind gets very... Ooh, another red flower. Or a red stem flower, I suppose. But yeah, it looks like we've picked up enough flowers. Now we just have to wait.
Breathing in and out. Each new breath
Pushed me along a ubiquitous landscape that was simply too beautiful to ignore.
I want to know who did the voicing for this.
Each tree and beyond,
Like every single voice person.
another idea I knew to be true. Mountains, transient shadows of matter flowing through time, slowly from one point of view, but for the mountain itself, oh boy, it's in a hurry, like everyone else. Both the whirlpool and the stream, an expression of energy floating through empty space. All experiences merging to one. smoke and mirrors.
I just love listening to his voice. It's so nice. It's such a nice voice. Sometimes I do wish I had a voice like that where I could just talk about anything and just relax anyone. I know it's kind of funny because I have an ASMR channel, but I don't know, anyone can have a calm voice. It's just a lot of people have a relaxing voice, if that makes any sense.
As with all stories, this one also ends. Not because the story has an ending, but because it keeps moving, leaving us behind.
Fair.
My body kept living, like yours will. The surface is preserving its illusion of separateness. The screen, our very own eyes.
I couldn't tell if I ascended or dissolved.
I'm soaring through space, but I'm able to move nevertheless. And as I turn in orbit, the boundary between light and dark keeps moving. A cascading wave of thoughts, arriving at dawn, just to slip away at dusk.
It's funny how I always come across his voice right at the end, though. This game is probably coming to an end. I do not know. If so, I'd say it was worth the $3. It's worth the money anyways, but still. Oh, I just realized I still have flowers. They're just being hidden. Look, I still have the stem. Yeah, I'm still getting flowers, okay.
Suspended in nothing. An energy field floating in the dark, trying to describe myself.
I want to be safe, well fed, not too warm, not too cold, to be acknowledged by my closest. So even though you are another part of me looking back, you will always be a stranger, a lump of resources for my exploitation. The branch is cut, our hemispheres separated once again.
Well, this kind of took a little bit of a dark turn.
Ross, skimming along the surface, never sinking in. The inconsistent dash of beauty between the noise, picked up by a stranger with good intentions,
And with it, sentence to die.
I don't care who you are or how you found me.
but we are both reaching in.
A few lonely rays venturing through space.
In just the right direction.
Absorbed in our leaves, stored a sweet.
I'm very relaxed right now. I'm actually good. I'm almost like about to pass out. I'm making the video and I'm trying so hard to kind of stay awake right now.
While we wait for the next sunrise.
We breathe in,
And out.
I don't know why, but
here, right now.
And for a moment, we are together, you and me, as one, like we always are,
that's like Kuno.
and we always will be.
Why does that sound like Sakuno? Oh, there's no more flowers. It's getting dark though. The sun's going down. appears like the trees have stopped. If I keep going forward. Oh no, I think the trees are all cut down. Is that it, or am I... Are all the trees are cut down and all the flowers? Oh no. I guess this is for all the people that have died. Breathe love in, breathe love out. I'm sorry. Hey, this is... I see. These are for people. These are people. Let your soul rest. I was here each day because we deserve it. Rip tree. I see. These are people that have played. Bloom. Some people. I hope Richard was here. Nothing is important. No one is waiting. There is only now. Did you find me? Hello? Where is there a place in the world for a person who would move mountains all for their love of strangers? In love always. Take this flower, for it is yours. It seems a lot of people came far, didn't come very far. I want to kind of keep going. It's become desolate. But who knows, maybe there's something at the end of this. There appears to be a flower. It looks like we've had one person come very far. I wish to go see this flower. I wonder if I will get slower and slower. I'm assuming I can place down my flowers at this point and type my message with the glowing of the trees. But I wish to see what this flower says. Yeah, I can give these trees my flowers in the memory of those who have died, I suppose. I'm gonna walk for 2 more minutes and then thank you for visiting me all the way out here. Oh, that's very beautiful. Well, thank you for taking your time to put a flower there. I wish to keep going though to see what's beyond this hill. You can see the clouds and the brushes. There's something beautiful about death. People see it as some ugly, nasty thing. But I think if you just let it happen and understand that death is a part of everything, that you can just... It sort of becomes beautiful, or at least reassuring. What do you guys think about death and how life goes on and how about people? Do you believe in an afterlife, or do you think that things come after? It appears I actually cannot go any further. There's something blocking me here. Oh, there's flowers over here. See, this is why I'm happy that I decided to keep going. Maybe I just wasn't able to go to the hill. Yeah, no, there is a wall blocking me here. Let us continue. Maybe in a couple of years, we'll come back to this game and see all the flowers that have been picked. Let us see these. Let us see what these flowers have to say. I'm sorry. I wonder if I can keep walking. It looks like I can here. Let us put it at the very border. Oh, what's a good thing? Whether there is or is not an afterlife does not matter for now. The only thing that matters is now. And that appears to be the end of the game. Whether there is or is not an afterlife does not matter for now. The only thing that matters is now. There wasn't that many voice actors. That's interesting. Vegetation Studio Pro. Games and online wish support from the Norwegian. Interesting. So I suppose press space to return. I do wonder if anyone came out this far. It appeared someone came out that far. But I wonder if there's anything over here. Does this share a server then, by the way? Ah, I'm glad I came this way. There's more flowers. Let us see the flowers here. Only a fool would venture this far. Well, I am a fool whose curiosity has piqued and has made him continue forward in the sense of finding more and exploring more. I do believe that is the end of the road, for in these hills I do not see any more flowers. Alright, let us return. A nice loading screen of people walking. Ah, that is the beginning main menu. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sunlight ASMR. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and share the video. As always, this has been Tech Stomper, signing off of Tech Industries. GG and goodbye.